and not to display their adornment except what is apparent. Q 2400 hours 31. And maintain prayer and pay the alms, and obey God and His Messenger. Indeed God will, but to rid you of sin, O people of the house, in other words, O women of the Prophet, and to purify you of it, with a thorough purification.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ما كان على النبي من حرج فيما فرض الله له سنة الله في الذين خلوا من قبل وكان أمر الله قدرا مقدورا.
There is no restriction for the Prophet in what God has ordained, in what He has made lawful for him, that is, God's precedent. Sanat Allahi is in the accusative because the operator of the oblique has been removed, from the oblique construction Sanat Ilahi, as is God's precedent, with those who passed away before, of prophets, which is that there is no restriction for them in this respect, a special dispensation for them regarding marriage, and God's commandment, what He does, is inexorable destiny.
الذين يبلغون رسالات الله ويخشونه ولا يخشون أحدا إلا الله وكفى بالله حسيبا. ما كان محمد نبا أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين وكان الله بكل شيء عليما.
Those who, Al-Adina, qualifies the previous Al-Adina, deliver the messages of God and fear Him, and fear no one except Him, and therefore they do not fear what people might say about that which God has made lawful for them. And God suffices as reckoner, as keeper of the deeds of His creatures and, as one, to reckon with them. Muhammad is not the father of any man among you, he is not Zayd's biological father, and so it is not unlawful for him to marry his former wife Zainab after him, but he is the messenger of God and the seal of the prophets, and so he will not have a son that is a fully grown man to be a prophet after him. A variant reading for Katim al-Nabiyina has Khatam al-Nabiyin, as in the instrument, known as a seal, in other words, their prophethood has been sealed by him. And God has knowledge of all things, among these is the fact that there will be no prophet after him, and even when the Lord Jesus descends, at the end of days, he will rule according to his, Muhammad's, law.
اذكروا الله ذكرا كثيرا وسبحوه بكرة وأصيلا.
O you who believe, remember God with much remembrance, and glorify him morning and evening, in other words, at the beginning of the day and at the end of it.
هو الذي يصلي عليكم وملائكته ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. هو الذي يصلي عليكم وملائكته ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. من الظلمات إلى النور وكان بالمؤمنين رحيما.
It is he who blesses you, that is to say, who shows mercy to you, and his angels ask forgiveness for you, that he may bring you forth, that he may always bring you forth, from darkness, namely, from disbelief, into light, namely, faith. And he is merciful to the believers. Their greeting, from him, exalted be he, on the day they encounter him will be peace, extended to them, by the tongues of the angels. And he has prepared for them a noble reward, namely, paradise. O Prophet! Indeed, we have sent you as a witness, against those to whom you were sent, and as a bearer of good tidings, for those who affirm your sincerity, of paradise, and as a warner, for those who deny you, of the punishment of the fire. And as a summoner to God, to obedience to him, by his leave, by his command, and as an illuminating lamp, in other words, the equivalent of it, in terms of one's being able to find guidance therewith.